In this video, we will look at feature definitions, specifically the alignment feature definition, and the properties that make up that type of feature. But first, let's break down the definition of a feature definition. A feature definition, in general, defines an element's symbology in different views, and how it is annotated in different views, and the element setting which are unique to that type of feature. Alignment, point, survey, mesh, etc. Now that we know the general definition of a feature definition, let's define one for alignment feature definition. The alignment feature definition is an element that has stationing assigned. It may be designated as a centerline or baseline, and it will have three key attributes or properties. One being stationing will be assigned. Two will be the controlling horizontal and vertical geometry. And three, it will control the placement of a corridor in the template. Now that we know what type of feature we're looking at, let's draw one using a specific group of tools from the ribbon. So for this example, I have the feature definition toolbar already brought up. I'm going to click on that, and we'll notice that we have an alignment category, the road subgroup, and our feature name is called GEOM _baseline for this example. If we look in the Explorer, under our feature definitions, we'll see the alignment group, the subgroup of road, and the geometry baseline, or the GEOM _baseline feature definition. So once we have that set, I'm going to go ahead and toggle on the apply or use active feature. I'm also going to show the auto annotate, which will show the stationing as it gets drawn when I get done drawing it. To draw it, I'm going to use the Open Roads Modeling Workflow, the Geometry tab, and the Horizontal group. Under the Horizontal group, I'm going to go to the Complex Geometry and use the Complex by PI. I'm going to set a radius of 550, and then it'll give us a name or a prefix, which is defined in some of the properties of the feature definition of GEOM BL for baseline. So once that's all set, I'll just go and pick some points and draw out our alignment feature, and then right click to complete, and you'll notice that once I have drawn that element, it will have stationing already assigned to it. Tangents will be different colors. That is all set up. The linear symbology will inside the feature definition, which we'll explore later in another video, and this will be our controlling horizontal alignment. But we said we needed a vertical alignment, so to set that, I'm going to go ahead and do a right click and view control and do two views, plan and profile. I will select my horizontal and then click on view 4 to open up my profile view. That will set it. I'm going to go back up to my geometry tab. This time I'm going to use the vertical geometry, and I'll use the vertical tool under complex geometry. I'm going to do profile complex by PI. I'll set my curve length to 250. In the name, we'll see that it's GEOM BL. I'll go ahead and do an underbar PR for profile, and then tab out of that. That'll set up the tool. And now I'll just go ahead and draw my profile in my profile view. And you'll notice that in this view, the symbology is set from the properties of the feature definition. So if I fit view, we have our horizontal feature definition, our alignment feature definition that has our stationing. It has the horizontal controlling geometry, and if we look at our profile view, it has the vertical profile geometry. So those are what makes up a feature definition for an alignment. And again, that definition for an alignment was an alignment feature definition is an element that has stationing assigned. It may be designated as a centerline or baseline, and it will have three key attributes or properties. Stationing will be assigned. It will be the controlling horizontal and vertical geometry, and it also will control the placement of a corridor. This was video 1. Stay tuned to video 2, and we'll break down the properties even further for the alignment feature definition.